Hey, what's poppin', people? It's your boy, Sir Berks. Give you a quick rundown of what I thought of the Redskins draft this year. As you know, we traded up back in March to get the second pick from St. Louis. Traded a couple of picks, ended up picking up RG3, second overall pick. As for this pick, I've been excited about this pick since back in March when they made the trade. There's been RG3 chance randomly happening for me. So this to me is the best pick of the draft. This is what we needed. I think that this guy can be our quarterback for the next 15 years. Dallas fans, you can all say that we're hopping on the bandwagon with this guy, but I think this guy's gonna be the real deal. I have faith that this is gonna be the pick that like kind of saves the Redskins and pushes us, gives us that push that we need going forward to hopefully compete for a Super Bowl within the next few years. So we backed up the RG3 pick. We ended up trading the second round to St. Louis to get this pick. So in the third round, we picked Josh LaRussis, a guard from Southern Methodist University in Texas. Last year, if you guys remember, we had a few injuries to the offensive line. So offensive line depth has been a big problem with us throughout the year. So I'm happy with taking a guard in the third round. To me personally, in all honesty, they could have taken a guard every pick, a guard or a tackle, with every other pick in the draft, and I would have been just happy with that. You can never have enough good offensive linemen. We all know that. So in the fourth round, pick raised a little bit of controversy. They picked up another quarterback, Kirk Cousins from the Michigan State University. This is a guy Shanahan's been hot on. He did coach the Senior Bowl, so he spent a lot of time with the rookies this year. And he said he had this guy at a third round grade and possible starting potential. Even the media, people have been talking about him. He's one of the most NFL ready quarterbacks to come out of this draft. So I personally like the pick. I think it's a good idea to get another rookie quarterback in the fourth round. Why not? It's not like we have depth at quarterback. To me, Rex Grossman's neither here nor there. So if him and Kirk Cousins can compete for the backup spot behind RG3, I'm all good with that. So, and it will kind of push RG3 to perform too. I think it'll push him in a good way, having another rookie quarterback. So not that I'm really worried about what RG3 is going to do, but I'm pretty happy with this Kirk Cousins pick. A lot happier than most people may be about it. It's a good third QB if anything. So again, in the fourth round, we got Keenan Robinson, a linebacker from Texas. So Rock's from Texas, so these guys, they played together a few times. The defenders from Texas, they have been good coming out these last few years, so pretty happy with that. Hopefully this guy can be a solid piece. Hopefully he's going to make the team, and we'll be able to see what he can do. You can never have enough depth at linebacker. After that, Adam Geddes, guard from Ottawa. Again, you can never have enough depth at the offensive line. So as many linemen as you can get throughout the draft, you might as well pick them up while they're there. So I'm happy with this pick. Not any complaints so far. One of the most intriguing picks for the draft for me is this Alfred Morris dude, the running back that we got from Florida Atlantic. Shanahan's the type of guy, if he picks a running back in the fifth round, don't be surprised if the guy rushes for 1,000 yards next season. He doesn't care. This is why you need offensive line depth. Shanahan will plug any back in there that's on his roster, and he has potential to lead the league in rushing. So if Shanahan picked this guy, I know this guy can run. He's from a smaller school, so it's one of those sleepers. And Shanahan knows his running backs. If there's one thing we can all admit, that Shanahan knows his running backs. So look out for this Alfred Morris dude. I have a lot of faith in this guy. After that, Tom Crompton, another offensive lineman, a tackle from South Dakota. I haven't really watched too much game film on him, to be honest with you. I've been really just obsessed with the RG3 thing since the trade went down. But like I've been saying throughout this video, you can never have enough offensive line depth. So the more good linemen we have in there, the better. Just raise the competition and just keep it going for next year. Last two picks, we picked two defensive backs. Another Southern Methodist University guy, Richard Crawford, a DB from SMU. Supposed to be more of a safety type. We do need the depth of safety. We lost Laurent Landry, and we really haven't filled that void since John Taylor died back a few years ago. Rest in peace. We haven't really filled the safety void. So this is one position I am kind of worried about going into the season next year. I'll admit that. Hopefully this guy can step up and do something, make the team, and we'll see what he can do. Another thing with our safety, this Brandon Merriweather, he had some DUI charge or something like that. So there may be a few game suspension depending on how Goodell's feeling about that. So if there's one thing I am worried about, it's the safety and safety corner position going into next year. We got another corner, another guy from Iowa, teammate of Geddes. Jordan Bernstein used our last pick to pick him up. He's a cornerback from Iowa. He's supposed to be a true corner. He's one of the faster corners in the draft. So I'm hoping he can. I hope all these guys can make the squad, and they can. Actually, all these guys, they're probably not going to make the squad in all honesty, but hopefully they can, and they shine. Yeah, we'll see what these guys can do. Overall, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the draft. The RG3 pick, that's what I've been waiting for. This is the pick that we've needed for the last 15 years. So this is the pick I'm waiting for. I have to give the draft. I'll give it an overall 8 out of 10. I think that's a fair grade for this Redskins draft. Redskins fans, we have a lot to look forward to next season. I personally think we have enough talent on the team to make a playoff push. I thought we've had that talent over the last few years, but it's just at that quarterback position we've always needed some type of stability, and hopefully RG3 can provide that. Hopefully he may not be as good as Cam Newton or what we're expected to be, in his first year. We have to give him some time to develop and harness his skills, but as time goes on, I think that this guy will show that he is what he was cracked up to be. Even hearing him talk, he has the right attitude, the work ethic, and he's a guy that wants to win. He's wearing the Redskins color proudly. He knows what it's like, the burgundy and gold. He knows the history of the franchise, and he said he's determined to take the franchise to a Super Bowl. And between Bruce Allen, Mike Shanahan, Diane Snyder, that's what these guys have been wanting to do since they put this regime together. So I think that this draft is a step in the right direction towards becoming one of the elite teams in the NFL. Now, a lot of Cowboys and Eagles fans and these Giants fans, Giants can't really talk to you guys because they won the Super Bowl last year, but the Cowboys and Eagles fans are like, oh, you guys aren't going to be good until you get rid of Dan Snyder. The Redskins will always be dead. This. Yeah, just keep talking, whatever. We'll see how it goes this year. These NFC East teams haven't really been a problem with us for the last few years. We've had a good record we haven't had the best record in the division. But a lot of the loss, if we can beat a lot of these outside division teams, the division's not really a problem for us. Even if we split the division this year, which we're more than likely going to do, because I'm not really scared of Dallas or Philly, to be honest with you. And we beat New York last year, so it is what it is. I think this team has a real chance. Maybe 10-6, 11-5. Hopefully, maybe win the division, get one of those wild card spots, and start to make some noise. Bring the franchise back. Anyway, Redskins fans, let me know what you guys think. We're gonna turn this into a pro Redskins channel. Let me know what you guys think of the draft. Let me know any thoughts on RG3, any concerns. What do you guys think of the rest of this draft? What about this Kirk Cousins guy? What do you think that's about? Is it insurance for RG3, or how you guys feeling about it? Just comment, rate, subscribe, Redskins fans. Comment, rate, subscribe. You can follow me up on Twitter too. It's SirBerks43. I'm going to post the link right there. Just Redskins fans, you want to talk, just let me know I'm here. Just make a video. Cowboys fans, if you want to hate, you can send hate tweets. It is what it is. And we're just going to get down this year, all right? Hail to the Redskins. Peace.